Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Susanna.
Hello, Abram.
Today, no matter where you are, no matter what time it is, wherever you are, this is a brilliant, magnificent day. Just pretend that. Pretend it. And see what happens. Susanna, what do we have today?
Someone wrote in a question for you, looking for advice about working with intuition and instincts versus sorting through emotions, and when making a decision or considering something, how to make sure one's emotions, judgments, preconceived ideas, and prejudices are not affecting or influencing one's intuitions and instincts.
Thank you. No matter what the situation might be in life, emotions and judgment always seem to get in the way and kind of make a mess out of everything. So, what can we do? First of all, when you rely on your intuition more and more than relying on your emotions, you will understand that your intuition is your instinct. Intuition is instinct. Now, let us say as an example, you might find yourself in a situation of a negative nature or just a difficult situation. Either way will be fine. Things happen. And things kind of go against your grain, as you people say, rub you the wrong way. So maybe your first reaction might be to react, not take action with, but react emotionally in kind of a negative way. 9 times out of 10 people will do that. They will react with negative emotions first before doing anything else. Reacting in that way will bring about the end result of the situation, but it might not be the best or a desirable end result. So what can be done? I have talked about looking at situations, no matter if they are positive or negative, as you are being a different person, just looking in on your reality. Not you, but you being a different individual. Just observing. When you observe the situation, positive or negative, or just a difficult situation, when you just observe it, something happens inside of you. You are not using really your conscious mind. You set aside your emotions and you have a feeling deep down within you that is telling you how to take action with and or within your given situation to create and bring about a better end result, more desirable end result. So if you would like to practice this, I would suggest just pretend and create a negative situation. Just pretend one. And find yourself faced with it. The first thing you do is do not judge it. Second thing you can do is imagine you are someone else looking in on your reality at the situation, just observing it, letting the situation play itself out. The next thing you can do is set aside all of your emotions, because you are not you, you are someone else looking in your reality at the given situation, and just relax, observe what is going on in the situation, why it is happening the way it is happening, why it is working out the way it is working out. Do not consider any end result, but see if you can have a feeling inside of you, down deep inside of you, a comfort feeling that is kind of suggesting to you what you can do, not with the situation, but with yourself, to have a desirable, positive end result come about. because it is not about the situation in the first place. It is about you. You create the situation. It might seem like something or someone else is creating a situation for you, but really, since your reality is your reality and the situation is happening, taking place in your reality, well, you probably are creating the situation. Now, why would you create a situation being of a negative nature or a hard situation, difficult situation to deal with? To take a look at yourself and see how you can change your state of being, setting aside your emotions, using your instinct to guide you through the situation, and to ultimately have that situation resolve itself so that the outcome will be a positive or desirable or better outcome. Anytime you create something, you create it to learn about yourself. This might sound a bit crazy or silly, but the purpose of reality is to create everything that you can imagine, because everything teaches you about yourself. People are students, people are teachers. The best student is the teacher, because as the teacher teaches the students, the teacher is also teaching himself or herself about himself or herself, not about the subject, but about himself or herself. So you create the situations so that you can learn a bit more about yourself. Period. What else do you have, my friend?
I would like to ask a question, and I'll pick a hypothetical question.
All right.
Or situation.
Good.
Let's say life is going along pretty well for someone and something happens, whether they lose their job, someone in the immediate family dies, someone becomes ill, they lose an automobile, through an accident and become injured, whatever the situation. When things like that happen to people, a lot of time the first thing that happens is that fear comes in.
Yes.
And then emotions come with the fear.
Yes.
Then the adrenaline happens in the body.
Yes.
All kinds of electrical signals are going off in the body and in the brain.
Yes.
Let's say someone is in a state of shock for days, let's say, because of whatever has happened in their life, this situation. How to calm down the body first, calm down the emotions, so someone is able to take a look objectively at the situation. Because there's so many different factors that go into this, and worry also, high stress. All of that needs to be calmed down, right?
Yes.
Before someone can sit back, relax, and look objectively at the situation.
But, let me interrupt you at this point. Thank you. But, if you are able to understand that situations are nothing more than just situations, they are not positive, they are not negative, they are just things happening in reality. If you can understand that, then you can just watch it, observe it. That will calm down everything, and you will have no fear, because fear will bring about other emotions, and that brings about judgment and reaction in negative ways. So if you can just know that, no matter what the situation might be, hard situation, negative, devastating, someone dying, someone losing a job or a loved one, just things happen. They are just situations. This might sound cold or cruel or hard, but if you can just look at it as being another situation in life, knowing that all things always work out for the best for everyone involved, you can then immediately calm your body down, not have fear, not have emotional reaction, not have judgment, but you can allow the situation to be what it is. What you can do next is change how you are reacting to it. When you are observing it, you are calming yourself down. So you are taking away the factor of reaction and you are bringing into play action. You are taking action, not with the situation, but with yourself. Your reality is your reality, and all things that happen in your reality are because of you. And other people pull you into their reality also. So no matter if you create the situation or if someone pulls you into their situation, in their reality, no matter. Observe it, look at it as you are a different individual, a different person, just watching what is going on. This can be hard to do because the first reaction will be emotional, negative. Oh my God, something is happening. This is not right. This is not good. That person died. Oh my God, I have to cry. I have to mourn. I have to... Just observe. Death is nothing. Nothing. It is just a continuation. Losing a job is nothing because there are jobs coming to you in the future, better jobs for you. Any situation that might seem negative, and this can be hard to understand, but any situation that can be or is negative is always telling you a better one is on the horizon. Now, how long would you like it to take for that new situation to come about? Do not put a time on it. Do not think or say or expect a new situation to come next week, next month. Well, this will take 10 years to change. No, you can have it right now because this is your reality and you are basically creating what is going on in that situation. So again, looking at the situation, not reacting, you are calming yourself down, no fear, no emotions, no reaction. You are basically separating yourself from the situation so that you can feel that feeling inside of you that is guiding you as to how you can take action within yourself to change the outcome of the situation. I understand also that if someone pulls you into their reality and you are in their situation, it is also up to them. So what you can do in that case is just allow the person to act out what he or she needs to act out to change himself or herself so that the situation will change. Does that kind of answer your question, my friend?
Yes, and it poses a lot of other questions.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
I'm not really sure how to frame these.
Just go ahead and shoot at it.
Okay. A lot of people don't have emotional awareness of situations and being able to really take hold of the advice that you're giving. A lot of people are not exposed to this kind of knowledge and wisdom. So people will do what they will do. I also understand that someone who does have this knowledge and can practice this, but is in a situation of something happening to their loved ones, one of their people that's close to them, whether it's friends or family, and still, because of their nature and who they are, who has love and compassion and worries for those people, even though they know the outcome is going to be just fine. But because of who they are, they worry about them and want to, even though there isn't anything that they can do, I don't know, just end up wringing their hands, I guess, and worrying about the situation and the outcome of what's going to happen, even though they understand everything that you have said.
If you are dealing with someone in your life, can be anyone, and they are in a tough situation, you worry for them. You worry and you judge what is going on. You become emotional. But at the same time, you just kind of know that everything will be just fine. Why are you worrying if you know everything is going to be just fine? Put that into motion. Take action with knowing that everything is going to be just fine, because all things always resolve themselves, and all things always work out for the best for everyone. You can believe that or not. That is up to you. Because at times it seems that things just do not work out in a good way. And when that happens, step back from it. Observe it. Let go of your emotions. Feel that feeling inside of you. Let your instinct guide you. There are some people who are not equipped emotionally to understand what we are talking about. But on some level, they are equipped to understand what we are talking about. People put emotion on a pedestal. Emotions are God, because everything is based on emotion. Yes, absolutely, everything is based on emotion in physical reality. In non-physical reality, everything is based on experience, not emotion, but experience. So when you are losing a loved one, when someone is dying, you need to know that that person will become his or her own new experience. And that person will be just fine, because that person is just continuing his or her life's experience, kind of in a different form. You cannot see them anymore. You lose them, so you grieve for them. You grieve and you moan and you cry. Not because you are losing that person, but because in the course of your experience with that person, you have both become a part of each other's identity. So you are basically grieving because you are losing a part of your identity. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
I thank you also. So pretend a negative or difficult situation, but just watch it. Let it play itself out. Do not react to it. And see if you can find that deep down feeling inside of you, that intuition, that instinct that is telling you how you can take action within yourself to change the situation. It can be a very easy thing to do, but it might take a bit of practice. You have the time. Practice. I've enjoyed being with you, my friends. I love you. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Susanna.
Thank you, Abram.
Thank all of you. We will see you again.
Thank you, everyone.